Old and busted, the new hotness. Old and busted, the new hotness. Now, let's take a look at how all this came about. We've been lighting the shop for years with LEDs we got from LED fluorescent replacements, T8 bulbs and everything we got from the big box store many years ago. They're good. They don't put as many lumens as I'd like. The color temperature is great, but the lumens are a little low. I forget exactly what they are. Sorry, I don't have the link to the video because I didn't bookmark it, but I saw a video of a gentleman who relit his shop with LEDs that he got from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description for these. They're like 5,000 lumens, and it comes as a kit with 6 bulbs for 80 bucks. So let's do the unboxing to see what we got for parts. They're Barina LED tube fixtures. There's one LED thing from LED group in each tube. So what do we got here? Now, this is one of the tubes, and you see it's got all these LEDs, little LEDs on here. So I got six tubes, all wrapped together. Now we have power cord for each one, which is cool, and hardwired connections. So if we wanted to hardwire, we could hardwire them. And these can be daisy chained together. So I've got what looks like 3 foot, which in our ceiling I'll put 3 in each bay. Got 2 bays up here basically. 5 daisy chains, all the mounting hardware, and interconnects so you can extend your daisy chains. Plus, like I said, it's got pigtails for hardwiring. I'm not going to be using those. What I have these lights plugged into is the on and off circuit for the garage lights. It's not the continuous operation circuit for like the garage door opener. It's the garage lights. And that's what I have these present fixtures in right now. Oh, here's the one of the LED fixtures I've got. There's another one. This is an infill one I did a while ago. Another one here, and another one over my head. I'm replacing all of those. I'm going to put 3. When I said I had 2 bays, I have a beam that goes across the ceiling here. So I've got this section here, and then I've got that section on the other side of that beam to light up. So I'll put 3 in each bay. And I might keep this one for task lighting here, but maybe not. It just depends on how it all comes out. So, like I said, 3 in this bay here, 3 in this bay here. And we'll see how that works out. I'll start hanging them. Well, there's one up. I don't know if you can see on camera the difference between this light and the old light, but from down here it's pretty darn dramatic. So what I'll do is I'll finish wiring all these up, and then we'll do an after shot of what the shop looks like with all this done. So I'm shooting this portion at 400 ISO because I'm going right at the lights. So there's the one lamp in this bay. There's the other lamp in this bay, and then here's the one. I replaced that light I put over the table saw with this one, and it illuminates the table saw and the router table beautifully. Now I come over to the front of the garage. There's the next one, and then I put a third one here in the middle crosswise, which then illuminates the area around the chop saw very nicely. And of course, there's the other one right there, the last one, the 6th one. Okay, this is before, and I have the camera set ISO 1600. Which is what I've been shooting at lately. And this is after. This is again shooting at ISO or ISO 1600 with all the new lights in place. To me it looks like a dramatic difference. Actually, it is. I'm really going to enjoy this extra lighting. I took one of the old fixtures and I mounted it over the workbench for better task lighting here. So the workbench is very well lit now, so you can get your detail work done. You may have noticed in other videos where we're using a small task light. Another light I added is this smaller LED lamp over the lathe, which fully illuminates the bench and makes it much easier to do stuff. Now I'm shooting all this at 1600 ISO. I might change that to 800 and do a comparison in this video. Well, there you go. Lights are installed. Things are brighter. Seen some of the changes I made in the shop. Little correction though. These little white connectors that I said were for connecting the pigtails together, these are actually interconnectors, so you can connect one fixture to the other fixture and run them in a long line. And that's kind of convenient as well. And it did come with the hardware, the clips and the screws, but it didn't come with mollies to mount them to drywall. I would have preferred if they come with mollies and a drill bit. I have plenty of mollies, didn't have a problem. So now, I'm shooting this right now, this segment in 1600 ISO, which is what I was shooting previously with the lower lumen lights. So let's switch this down to 800 and see what that looks like. So this is 800 ISO, and it looks more like when I was shooting 1600 in the previous video, I think. I don't know, I'll have to check it in when I go to post. But this is 800 ISO. This might work out well, considering the greater lumens of these lights. But now, let's do a little experiment and try 400 ISO and see what that looks like. And way too dark. We won't be using 400 ISO in this in shooting video in this shop. So there you have it. These are the new lights. They illuminate the shop really nicely. You've seen the changes I've made for better lighting in other locations. And they're inexpensive and easy to install. So if you need brighter lights in your shop, I recommend you take a look at these. And in the meantime, make good things out of wood.